So, in this video, I want you guys to take a look at the sharp contrast between a judge who wants to go on recess and an advocate who wants to go on recess. I haven't said this in a very, very long time, but mainly because Mshololo hasn't actually been inside the courtroom for a while. Okay, she's more out than in, and Ngumalo has been representing her when it comes to accused number 5. Okay, because she's booked and busy. We've seen her there with Mr. Crime Intelligence Boss, Dumisani, Kumalo, Umkonazi's BFF. Yep. Whatever happens, okay? I'm sure everybody knows now, okay? The police minister, Shadrach Severe, iPad, everybody knows. Hands off to Mzansi Kumalo. But we are not here, okay? We are not there. What I want to show you is the sharp difference between the judge wanting to take recess and Mshololo wanting to take recess. It's quite hilarious. So I'm not going to keep it too long. It's not going to be a long video. But let's go ahead and watch. Most recently, no, you know what? Let me start with the past tense. Let's start with the judge versus Mshololo with the recess conversation. Here goes.
Because I'm so stupid, I'm not with her.
Excuse me, madam.
And I say I'm so stupid, I'm not with her at this time.
Is it so, madam?
Does it surprise you?
No, it doesn't.
I'm happy you think I'm clever.
Yes.
Okay, let's hear Mr.
My
Sibanda.
Lord, before I start this point, it's almost 1 o'clock. And
How far are you still going to go with the witness in the stand?
we're not very far, my Lord.
But will you finish today?
No, my Lord, no.
You won't finish
I
today?
won't finish today. And the witness has commitments after 2 o'clock, my Lord.
He's got commitments?
Indeed, so, my
Okay,
Lord.
fine.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got to sit during the recess then. Yeah, when are you again available, ma'am? Because I'm
When
told you have
you
an
are-
engagement today at 2.
Yes, today.
Fine. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, etc.
Shall we make it from Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday
Okay.
next week?
Okay. Is that okay? Wednesday?
My Lord, it's the last day of the session today. It's the last
You guys don't want to sit during the recess.
Yes, my Lord.
Is that
That's the
common?
agreement.
Common.
Yes.
So that the JP mustn't say, "Le judge ifuna ukhola mahala le."
That's the
I'm prepared to sit. But you guys, if you're saying, I don't know, you don't want to sit because of whatever reason, I can't take the camel to the well.
My Lord, I've already made commitments during the recess period.
Mr. Ramsipidi, you said you were easy.
I still stand on that point.
And Mr. Mnisi said he pleads no contest.
No, he's with me on that point. I said I'm in the hands of the court.
I don't have hands. Okay, it's unfortunate. We'll have to postpone the evidence of this witness in the stand to a date which is suitable to all of us. So if it's after the term, what do you call this? The recess period is how long? 4 weeks.
Yes, it's 4 weeks.
4
my
weeks.
Lord.
So when do you normally resume? Is it the third term or the fourth term?
It's the third term.
The
my
third
Lord.
term starts on what?
The third term starts on the 22nd of July.
22nd of July.
Yes, my Lord.
Okay. You would be available after that.
That's the court business.
Mr. Sibanda, what's your view?
We are available,
Mr.
my
Mshololo
Lord.
says she has made arrangements to go to Mauritius.
Like, my Lord, we are available. We are available to even sit on weekends.
No, but she says we can't sit during the recess.
It's unfortunate, my Lord, that she's not available.
Advocate Mshololo said, you know what? I've been tolerating a lot in this courthouse. I've been tolerating a lot in this courtroom. I've gone through the most. I'm representing the Nkabi of Nkabis, okay? I've been wearing black and white for the longest time, okay? I want to let loose, let my hair down, and enjoy my recess. I don't care if it has any kind of apartheid association. This is my time. This is my rights. I know my rights because what? I don't need the LPC to speak for me. I will do it on myself, and no, is a full sentence. Mshololo, my goodness. And after that, I'm not having any eye contact with anyone. I am not showing any teeth. Judge Ratha even joked about her going to Mauritius, and she went mute. Okay, Zwi, I'm not talking to anyone. I've already told you enough. I am not available. And that's all we know, Mzansi. That is all we know about Mshololo. And she wasn't giving anything else, okay? Whether she has a medical appointment, whether she's traveling to Mauritius, or she's now a British lord. No, she was not sharing. And you know what? I love that about her. That moment was a reminder to anyone who struggles to say no, if you always want to say no because, and then I got to go see my grandmother, and then I had planned notice how they said 4 weeks, and she didn't give away even one. She said no, and that's it. But on the other side, you are possibly wondering, how did I remember this? I remember, okay? There's a saying, it says the internet never forgets, but guess who else also doesn't forget? Mzansi Unfiltered. I went back to this clip purposely because when my lord last week was talking about the recess and he seemed quite evasive and he seemed like he's the one who wanted to run out the door, I thought it was weird, strange. I couldn't believe it. It made me think of Donald Trump when he said, strange things are happening in South Africa, because I said, not him. Any other judge, it could slide, but not him, because I specifically remembered this clip. So I wanted to bring it back to the forefront. And yes, it is from, I think it was around about June 2024. It's from last year. Yeah. But hey, I knew one day it would come in handy. The internet never forgets. So what are your thoughts? Because it seemed he was giving or attempting to give Mshololo a hard time about not conceding and giving up her recess time, but she was firm on it. She's not budging. She's not moving at all. By the way, I used to call her Queen of Adjournments. She hasn't been around in a while, so that name is kind of wearing off. Did you see Rose, or did you see Rose? If you didn't, you just gotta rewind. Okay, I brought you that little teaser clip as well. So yeah, anyway, now let's compare with the judge himself. Now he wants to take the recess. Let's listen in. I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
Okay, then we'll postpone to the 22nd of July. I'm sorry about this, because it will cut your evidence in half. Yeah, you wanted to say something, sir?
There is something that accused number 3 wants to bring to my attention.
Yeah, fine.
And also, perhaps it should be clarified on behalf of all accused persons that the recess is not the request of the lawyers, but it's the entire court sitting, not sitting that during that period, my lord, because their perception is that perhaps we are dragging the matter, and it shouldn't be that.
Okay. Yeah, recess. Just a reminder. This recess, it was a colonial entrapment. When the Union of South Africa started, even before then, judges used to be from England. So they had to go and see their families, about twice a year. So they came with a contraption called recess. And it has carried on, even up to today. But it was specifically made for judges who came from England and Holland. Okay, so that is the history.
I think the fraternity must take it up with the Minister of Justice.
South Africans love holidays. They have a holiday on the 16th of June. Then they have the most important thing, which is the inauguration of the president on Wednesday. Then we don't have a holiday on that day. That's South Africa, Mr. Minister.
Can I be expecting for the 22nd of July?
Where are you going to?
I've got a tightly head matter that I'll be busy with, but my colleague will carry on.
Mr. DeFoss?
Yes.
Oh, Judge DeFoss, rather.
It's for judge.
Okay, so we'll see each other then on the 22nd.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the judge himself, saying to Pinky Van Dillingham from Vodacom for the cell phone records, towers, and dun. Do you remember her? Yes, her, who also was granted, by the way, time to go and get better, and court, I think, adjourned for a good 4 days, and then she came back feeling much better without a doctor's note. Her, yes, her. Okay. Why do I bring that up? Because as you know, in current day court, Judge Ratha the judge was very much displeased with Gwabeni and the fact that he didn't show up in court and that he had a doctor's note. Now, in this clip that I just played, he literally said to Pinky, "I'm so sorry about that. Now your testimony will be broken up." Guess who is breaking up Gwabeni's testimony? I'll let you type it in the comments section. The judge himself. He's breaking up his testimony, bringing back Brigadier Bongani Nicholas Kininda and Mahola and. It's going to take a while before Kwabeni actually comes back on the stand. And all this because we're in this mess because Mnisi asked Advocate George Baloyi to prove the statement, but then George Baloyi couldn't prove the statement, so my lord has come up with the idea for Brigadier Bongani Nicholas Kininda to come back himself and talk. You guys know he's going to talk a while. He's going to talk for a long time. Somebody said in the comment section, he's going to come back and tell us, "I've already dealt with this before." But it is what it is. Now, let's listen to the sharp contrast from when the judge is trying to make Mshololo work over recess to now, present day court, last week, Friday to be exact, when the judge himself wants to leave the courtroom for the entire time until January 19, 2026. Let's play this clip one more time and let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below.
So the evidence of these witnesses, including Brigadier Kininda, will also encompass the the manner in which the statement was obtained.
Even Gwabeni, not Gwabeni, Mr.
Absalom Zongo.
Yeah, Mr. Absalom Zongo, he says, he actually, in his essence, he says Kininda forged his signature, or he got somebody to forge his signature. So he must answer to that. I don't know what he's going to say. Maybe he'll say, yeah, yes, I told Mafumodo to forge his signature. I don't know what he's going to say. But he must be given a chance because he's a senior policeman who has defeated the ends of justice by forging a signature, according to Mr. Absalom. You heard him. He even said, even me, I'm corrupt. He said that. I'm corrupt. But at least I asked him in my defense, "Do you mean I'm corrupt?" And then he apologized. No. You are not that corrupt. I'm not like the guys who are at Matlanga Commission. Okay,
Let us see on Monday.
are we now adjourning and meeting next year?
Well, my lord, as we've indicated, the defense team has intimated that they're available next week. We haven't checked with the rest of the court personnel if they're
Jonas, when
available.
are you not available?
I'm still on duty, my lord. Just Monday might be a problem, just Monday, but I'm still on duty. Just Monday, maybe Tuesday.
Let's adjourn until the 19th.
As the court closes.
Yeah, because it's going to cause problems. I can see that.
The other thing is yesterday's argument hasn't been interpreted to the...
Yeah, let him interpret it. He said he would interpret.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the sharp contrast between the judge saying, no, let's just take recess and be back in January. This is going to cause a lot of problems, to when Mshololo says, today's the first day of recess. Today is the first day of recess. And he says, and the judge says, you guys don't want to sit during recess? I am prepared to sit. You can't take the camel to the well, I guess. Mshololo responds and says, I have commitments, my lord. So, no, I'm not available. So that is exactly what happened. But I want you to know that what my lord had said was, we have got to sit during the recess then. That didn't give anybody a chance or a choice of leeway outside. But Mshololo still said, nope. I heard what you said the first time, but I am not sitting during recess. So let me know your thoughts if you noticed the sharp difference between when Mshololo said no, she's not going to sit for recess, and present day when my lord is the one who seemed to not want to push working over recess issue. Is it because of the time of the year? Is it because it's December? Is it because, he might end up being like SENZO MEYIWA and disbanding the PKTT, or making decisions that he'll have to find himself at a Madlanga commission later on? But speaking of the Madlanga commission, this Sunday, don't miss it. I am going to do a live. Yes, I know. I haven't done a live in a while. Great news is I've put it in the schedule. It is in the schedule. We are doing an all-stars recap of 2025. Yeah. 2025. What a year. Well, I would say we only got half the year, because after the 6th of July 2025, everything belonged to Umkwanazi, okay? In the KZN tiny little province. Woo! The saying that almost got my head chopped off. As if I would say that about KZN. But guess what? We're going to talk about it all. Becky Chele, Paul O'Sullivan, Kat Matlala, SENZO MEYIWA. We're going to talk about everything, and I'm also going to have guests. We're going to have a panel discussion. It's going to be, I don't know, a year-end roundup, recap, and dun. It's going to be the All-Stars, okay? The South African All-Stars. Let me know in the comment section if you watch the NBA and you know what I'm talking about. But with that said, it's a date on Sunday. Mark your calendars. I'll see you then.